you are. Can't wait to see what we get into today.
Alright, this one's gonna be stupid, but it's gonna be fun at the same time. Let's do this. Let's have one of these as well. Because I'm thinking of making this a video, actually. Let's go with that. Yeah. That looks pretty decent. Even make that a little bit bigger. Alright, that looks good. Hello, we're playing Mega Man Battle Arc 6, and this one's going to be interesting because what we're doing is we're playing... I haven't played it, yep. Let's turn... Let me make sure Buster Max is off, but... Display settings, no, border settings, let's go with... the Gregar border. Okay. This one's going to be interesting. So, hello, welcome back. We are playing Battle Arc 6. Now, the main reason I'm playing Battle Arc 6 is because I actually need to... What's it called? I need to actually record a lot of the cutscenes that have Barrel and or Colonel in them. So we're going to be recording cutscenes throughout this run. But I decided instead of just doing it as a casual run, I can kind of kill two birds with one stone, make it into one of my limited folder runs. So what we're going to be doing is... Let me just take a sip of water. We are playing Battle Arc 6 with the caveat that the only chips I'm allowed to use in my folder are going to be chips in the codes that correspond with the Navi, like the Cross Navi chips that I get in my version. So in this game, in Gregar, we have C code for Charge Man, E code for Elect Man, H code for Heat Man, K code for K Erase Man, and S code for Slash Man. I know his name's not actually Erase Man. Sorry. New game. So that's going to be the game plan. Now, at the beginning of the game, we're going to have this screen up the entire time, no problem. Later on in the game, when I have to record, I'm going to be switching to this screen so that it's full screen just while I'm recording cutscenes. For the actual fights, we're going to be going back to this screen where all the rules and stuff. Anyways, I don't remember exactly when Colonel pops up for the first time though, but I'm pretty sure Colonel and Barrel, maybe they pop up after the first scenario. They don't show up at all during the first scenario. Maybe they show up during the second scenario. Was it actually... It was Killer Man, which, you know, I'm not allowed to say that. Also, multi-chat's not working, so let me just real quick pop out that chat. I love when multi-chat's not working. It's amazing when that happens. I mean, it's an easy fix, but now, alright, we'll have YouTube chat today, but no Twitch chat. I think it's because I had OBS open app. I think it's because I opened up OBS first and then opened up YouTube Studio to edit my stream details and stuff. One of your fellow classmates is moving to another school. Who could it be? Hey. Remember when Dex did this exact same thing in Battle Arc 3 and Lan was mad about it? Do you know who's leaving? Yes. Like, literally, Lan was mad at Dex for doing this exact same thing, that Dex was going to move, and he didn't tell anyone in Battle Arc 3, and Lan was mad about that. But now Lan does the same thing in this game. Come on. It's the end of Chapter 4, where one of them started showing up. I think they might have showed Beryl talking to Wily early on in the game, but other than that, yeah. Unless it's, It could be like you said, Chapter 4 when you get to the Judge Tree comp that we know we see Colonel for there, like actually see him for the first time. Mel is not mad. Well, she knew. He's literally leaving in 3 days and he didn't tell it, or 2 days and he didn't tell his friends. Terrible. Land can't leave. Who's gonna save all of them when the world goes to shit again in 2 days? I love how even the French Fry kid from Valorant 5 is in AC/DC town to say bye to land for some reason. The teacher that Land paid no attention to is crying. True. Blah, 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 blah. No, this is important. Yeah, we're gonna skip this, actually. Alright, so first things first, as per always, let's see our folder. I'm not allowed to use A code, so no cannons. I'm not allowed to use B code, so no cannons. Star code I'm technically not allowed to use. Vulcan comes in D code, which I cannot use. Mini bomb comes in B code, which I cannot use. An L code. Now I can use the swords. I can use swords. An area grab. I'm like debating whether I should allow star code or not. I think maybe supportive star code chips I'll say yes to. So like chips like Buster Up, okay. Chips like Crackshot, no. Chips like Recover star code, maybe. Chips like Attack plus 10, sure. White Capsule, okay. But like Crackshot, no. No go for that. So I mean, all I can really use is, for right now, the star code and S code chips. Now then, let's go to patch cards and see if there's anything useful here though. Now, I could get money off of this, but what I'm really interested in is there any chips I can get off of this that I'm allowed to use? So like R code is a no-no, so I can't use like meteors. Now, obviously, I could get the Navi chips, but I'm not going to do that. I think that's it. I think that's all I can even do. 11 tab just gives you Super Vulcan, Number Ball, and Double Point. Like, those aren't ridiculously overpowered chips for the start of the game. I can also get Zennies, which is nice, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do that or not. Obviously, we're not going to be allowed to use either of these chips. Special cards or no. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using any of these for now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so the folder right now, we can use sword chips. It's not much. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna allow star code for supporter chips as well. Anyways, we gotta talk to people, so let's do that. I don't even know how early I can get chips in any of these codes. I know that, what's it called? I know that when I do get to see the old stove viruses, that I can get, like, Fireburner 1 comes in H code, so I'll be able to use that. E code's gonna be kind of nice because I'm allowed to use Bubble Star and the Electman chips and Dull Thunder and all that stuff. C code will have Bubble Star and Dull Thunder 2 later on in the game. K code has some decent chips, but I don't know if I'll be able to see a lot of them in this run. Most of them might be post game. S code is obviously very good, so I'm not worried about S code. I mean, it's going to be interesting when me only being allowed to use specific codes. And we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, so this is going to take forever. I'm not allowed to use my cannons here. So we're just gonna use my Buster to beat these guys up. Oops. So we're gonna be here for a little while. see how far I can get through it today. I'll try to do the Birdman stage, and I'll try to do, or I'll do the Birdman scenario, and we'll probably try to get through the Dive Man scenario tonight. And tomorrow we'll do the Cyber Beast and Junkman scenarios, or not Junkman, Judge Tree scenarios probably. Correct, Blast Man. We will be doing the Blast Man scenario. I'm not allowed to use Blast Man chips though, so unfortunately. Alright, one more fight. Do I remember full synchro? Oh, I remember it. I'm just not allowed to use it right now. Now, obviously, I'm not going to die too much in this playthrough, I hope. Because it's not like BN6 is difficult or anything. Why would they give you the same chips again? And still chips I can't use. So yeah, we'll do the Blast Man and Dive Man scenarios today. Hopefully. And tomorrow we'll do the Circus Man / Cyber Beast and Judge Tree Judgment scenarios. Okay. The other thing, actually, now that I think about it, is that I am going to be recording videos. Let me just pull this up real quick. I'm going to be recording video footage, so let me have that screen up and available. Okay. Okay. People in the town. If I see chips in shops and whatnot, if I see like chips that are useful or in the right codes in shops and whatnot, I will probably use patch cards at that point in order to like buy a few chips and stuff like that. But otherwise, we're gonna just stick with whatever we get in this run. First time on the net. Now, I don't even think that there's any chips I can get on the net right now. Like nothing that comes in CE, HK, or S codes. I also probably will be doing the same run for Falter at some point, but obviously with different codes. For that, we would star code recover chip? Sure, why not? I want to have star code chips just to get rid of as many of my useless chips as possible, as per usual. But yeah, we'll be doing this probably in Falter as well. Yeah, I think Buster Up is going to be a good idea for this, so that I can at least make it so my Buster does decent damage. Because this is like a... This one's going to be a very cross-focused run. When did I get Reflector? Oh, I guess I do have it. Wait! Reflector comes in C code! Oh, that's awesome! I'm allowed to use the Reflector chip. Probably fight more Metars then until I get 4 or 5 of those. That might be one of the only chips I could use for a while. If they actually pop up. Okay, very good. Second Reflector. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Game just automatically saved instead of asking me to overwrite my save because I didn't have a save before it. Aww, that's annoying. I got a sword, but I can't actually use it. It's so annoying. That's what sucks about S code early on, is that when it's all sword chips, you can't use them early on. But we can do this. Oh, you could also distance that to make it a counter hit. Okay, so I mean, yeah, this Reflector 1 and Swords is gonna be my starting folder. I hope. I really want to get Fireburn as soon as possible. This A code is actually so nice in this game, honestly. A code is really not that bad in Balance 6. Watch this counter hit. Beautiful. Love it. I would do, like, when I do Falter, obviously for Aquaman, I will allow the A code chips. When I do this in Falter, it's gonna be A for Aquaman, T for Tomahawk / Tengumans. What else? Who else is in there? D for Dustman and G for Groundman, which limits me to 4 codes. So what I might do is include either Star Code, or more likely what I'll do with that one is allow another code. Yeah, there's a lot of usually codes in A, B, C, and D code. A lot of chips in those codes. Especially B code always has the Proto Man chips. Like, it's like one of the most reliable things ever. Alright, that's 5 copies of Reflector, so I mean, not my favorite chip, but listen, let's start. We have 5 Reflectors, all into C code. I can't be mad about it. What do you have, anyways? Okay, so this shop has nothing right now that I can get, right? No spreader. Can't use spreader into L code. We recovered 30. Technically I'll be allowed to use, but whatever. Yeah, so I mean nothing in that shop really, other than like HP memories I could buy later on. Thunder B I cannot use, unfortunately. It is not in a usable code for this run. Machine Gun A code. Yeah, that's not. Machine Gun, I would be able to use it in T code in Falter. But yeah, this is one of the ideas I've had for doing runs of Balnor 4, 5, and 6. I might do like a Balnor 5, kind of like a Balnor 5 thing where, oh, in Team Proto Man I'm only allowed to use M code for Magnet Man and Medi, S code for Search Band, B code for Blues / Proto Man, N code for Necom Man, and G code for Gyro Man. Like, that might be something I actually do in Balnor 5. Or even in Balnor 4 as well. Like, I don't mind doing that in Balnor 4. But in Balnor 4, if I do it, it would have to be 3 playthroughs, which would be a lot to make a video about. So I probably won't do something like that in Balnor 3. Or 4 rather, but I'll still come up with some idea for challenges in Balnor 4. Yeah, we're gonna be for a little while relying on my Buster here. Which shouldn't be a problem for the early game. I mean, what is Blast Band gonna do to me, you know? Napalm R is a no-go. I don't think I have anyone here. I know there's a mystery date over there. There's no one to talk to here. I don't even remember what other code does Machine Gun come in. I know it's A code and T code. I don't remember what the other code is, and I'm obviously just getting Machine Gun A right now, which, you know, doesn't do much for me, but that's fine. I guess copy damage is okay for dealing with viruses. Copy damage starts with the letter C. You forgot B code for Falter because of, sorry, D code for Dustman. I think that was 2 counter hits just now. Reflector and A code, which is not allowed. You know what I forgot? Oh, I don't know if I talked to this guy or not. I didn't talk to him. Okay. Oh, those are the machine gun 1. I think it's R code. Because G code is machine gun 2. I believe that that's machine gun 2 in G code though, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's go to bed. I mean, we're gonna move right towards the Blast Man scenario. It doesn't take long to get there. And of course, I'm not gonna be recording those cutscenes because we really don't learn anything from those cutscenes about Barrel. Oh, okay. Machine Gun 2 has E and S rarely available in Gregar. So I could use the S code ones. Oh wait, and E code. I could use both of them, yeah. Do I have to say anything to mom and dad? No, just leave, go straight to school. Sounds good to me. Let's go to school or whatever. I'd almost get arrested because I walked into school when I wasn't allowed to or something. Thank you for my ID. Don't you think it would have been a good idea to give the new student their ID before they tried walking into the school? And unfortunately I can't use B or F codes. Sadly. Not allowed for this run. I'm sure that this kid with a bucket of water on his head is not going to be important in about 5 minutes time. Why can't I just enter the first door that I see, man? Okay, so whatever, Land makes a bunch of new friends or something. He needs to talk to all the kids here. Blah blah blah. Yada yada. Now you gotta talk to Mick, and Mick doesn't like you already. Rapid fire chips only. Fair. I mean, you guys remember the Colonel run I did in Balor 5 where it was guns, bombs, and what else was it? Guns, bombs, and cannons only. That was fun. That one actually worked so well. I did not expect it. But this should not be difficult. I mean, here's my first time fighting old stove viruses, and if they don't line up, that's easy enough. And now there we go. Am I gonna get them? I don't get a chip from that, but that's fine. I just wanted to delete viruses. Makes Mick angry, which is nice. Let's see what the mystery data is. Thunderstar. Well, I said no damage dealing chips, so Thunderstar is nice, but no, not gonna be allowed. Now, I think the power of this folder is really gonna spike when I get Slash Cross. So once I get Slash Cross and I can use S-Code chips and charge them, that's gonna be really nice. There was a machine gun T just now. 700 zennies is nice, I guess. Do I even get to fight? These are the only things I get to fight in here? Alright, so if you're doing a rapid fire chips only run, what chips are you allowed to use? Is it like machine guns, Vulcans? What else would be considered rapid fire? Okay, let's get out of here. Horn shot and bees. True, those hit fast. The bees. I love the bees. Easily one of my favorite chips in this game. Oh, hey, look, Mega Man's in the real world or something. Machine guns, Vulcans, Aqua Needle. Okay. That's fair. Horn shot is a no-go? It hits multiple times. Oh, I was gonna talk to that other stuff. I love how that one student in the back on the like the back right corner, the one student's like, "Wow, you look so much like Len," and I'm just like, "Yeah, they're twins. Of course they look similar." I mean, I guess that's fair. Yeah, I'm sure nothing's gonna go wrong in about 10 seconds. Oops, something went wrong in under 10 seconds. Oh no, my teacher's dead. Energy bombs will be... that's fair. That's fair. I love how you just learn about copy bots and like 5 seconds later you need to jump directly into the copy bot. Like, he gave you no time whatsoever to figure this stuff out. Oh no, everyone is on fire. Except for the kid that still has the bucket of water on his head for some reason. Also, why is this guy not spitting any fire? That robot's effective and... Also, wait, hold on. Has anybody ever questioned why the security robots in a school are able to breathe fire like this? I mean, I guess it's because of Blast Man, but still. Hey, Oscar. Good to see you. Hope you're doing alright. Melt snow if needed. Detention kid saves the day. I know, right? If that kid had done his homework, everyone would have died. Butterfly effect. Alright, time to work our way towards Blast Man. Now, hopefully, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is where I'll be able to start getting, the fire burner chips. So, you know, fingers crossed, hopefully. Ooh, new tattoos? Nice. Oh yeah, I can't go this way again. Oh, nice, Oscar. Congrats. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, grab my ID. Get this stupid little... Why is this short little child in the same grade as Lan? Maybe he skipped a grade or two like Yai. Because apparently Yai skipped 2 grades or something. Oh, those teachers are gonna die. Yeah, pretty much 1 month vacation. We take those. I'm glad that you're taking... I'm glad you're getting your job back. That is awesome. Well, why not, man? How about you just learn how to fly a plane? You ever think of that? I'm just teasing. Alright. So here we got Blast Man. Blast Man scenario, at least. If my death counter has to go up after this scenario, I'm gonna be so upset. I'll start my own hairline with blackjack and hookers, yes. That would be quite the interesting airline. Alright, we get spreader, M, not okay, not allowed. I don't remember what would... I remember the ring chips here that I want to have access to, I just don't remember what chips they are. Anyways, here's a counter hit. Takes out of Vegas to make it more legitimate. Yeah, but Oscar's Canadian. Ooh, Tornado T. Dude, Tornado T here would be so nice if I was playing Falter right now. Also, this is gonna hit me, but 10 damage is worth the 100 zennies, honestly. I think we gotta go this way now. Oh, come on, how does that hit me? HP memory, okay. I mean, if you're not the first one to think about it, how come there's no airlines with blackjack and hookers? Also, YouTube, don't demonetize me. This is just a reference to a TV show that I don't even watch. Thank you. Alright, these guys are more annoying, so I'm gonna deal with them. This guy kind of just stands in place. Oh, I'm so glad I have my area grab and 2 sword chips that I can use to now hit this. Never mind. Regulations are just suggestions if you're rich enough. True. So true, unfortunately. I got 500 zennies off that one. I don't remember what chips I usually grind for in off these mystery datas, but that's not a counter hit. I thought that was a counter hit. Spice trying to get me in political trouble. As if I haven't been arguing with people over politics on social media this weekend. Haha, never mind. I'll get myself in trouble, it's fine. You're gonna get detained for saying that. No, you're not wrong. Congress is full of rules for thee, not for me kind of people. Okay. First area complete. Now one more area to go through, and then we get to fight Burn Man already, which is nice. Honestly, it might have been faster to hit the Gunner virus there and the Metar instead, because I could have always just hit the boxer with a sword chip, or the Champy is its name. Yeah, that's what I should have done if that happens again. Okay, we got Fire Hit, but it's in the F code. I think it's Fire Hit 1 is, I believe, D, E, F in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Fire Hit was ridiculously stupid to get in BN6. Legacy collection. My game lagged there. Why did my game lag there? And then because the game lagged, my brain lagged with it. It's so crazy that in the 1 month you spent on the rock, the US somehow got way worse, honestly. Oh boy, man. Things went south really fast here. That's okay. That phrase, "things went south," kind of means a lot more than it can be taken much more literally than usual. This part where Mixed Navi kind of saves Mega Man, but who cares? Again, I will be recording cutscenes, but once again, the cutscenes that I record are going to be ones related to Barrel and Colonel, because there's going to be a video that I make about not just them, but about BN6 5 Navis, and since they are in BN6 5, but a lot of their backstory is fleshed out in this game, I will need cutscenes about Barrel and Colonel. Oh yeah, no, Spice, same for me. My sibling voted for the Orange Man. I'm very annoyed with her about it, but what can you do? You can't logic with illogical people, unfortunately. See? Sword chips can be useful. Oh, here we go. Yes, I was right. Okay, cool. This comes in E-code in this game. Excellent. So we can get rid of... Okay, cool. We can have a fire hit E. That's awesome. Colonel turning evil in this game just never made sense to you? I mean, I guess if you had that background knowledge of Colonel from the X series, it kind of makes sense, but that's fair, honestly. I just didn't expect Colonel to be in this game at all. And then there's that plot twist of Colonel's back and he's evil, and I was just like, okay, Colonel's back, I guess. Which I really didn't expect. Okay, but now what's awkward here is that I can't hit this guy with a reflector, but I can hit him with a wide sword. Okay, good. We got reflector, which we can't use. Boomer is an awesome and fun chip that you can get in this area, but unfortunately, I can't use Boomer because it comes into J code. I think it's JT and something else. I don't remember which ones. Why help in Valorant 5 if literally taking control of SoulNet would literally help his adopted father? Well, there is a lot to that. True. Colonel and Beryl don't get their backstory explained in 6 at all. Literally only in in 5 rather. Like they pop up in Valorant 5, but you do get their backstories in 6. And so I did play Valorant. I did play Valorant 5 Team Proto Man as a kid. And I did feel like I was not really missing anything while playing 6. Well, this is a fun way of beating this fight. Down right there? Correct. That's why him being the bad guy in this game is a bit confusing. If you played Colonel, if you played Team Colonel, you'd literally be like, why did this guy help me if he's trying to fight me now? Like that doesn't really make a lot of sense, to be fair. What is this? Longsword? Dude, that's hilarious. I can actually use this chip. We just got access to Longsword. Here's my folder right now. We got Longsword, we got Cannon, we got Reflectors. Oh, sorry, I can't use Cannon. Hold on. We got 1 Longsword, 1 Fire Hit, and 5 Reflectors. That's my folder right now. That's all part of the plan. Yeah. In Valorant 5, Land just trusts this complete stranger for some reason. If you're playing Team Colonel. If you're playing Team Proto Man, he trusts Chod, which after 5 games, well after 4 games previously, it makes sense. Yeah, from Team Colonel to Gregar, and it makes no sense. True. Did they reveal, was it in Valorant 5 that they revealed, that Wily... Oh wait, no. Yeah, they revealed that Wily was, involved with Valorant 5 with SoulNet and stuff. I mean, I'll be able to explain my argument, honestly, if you guys want. I'll be able to explain why I'm making the video that I'm making, or at least Colonel's part of it. We know that, I thought they still allowed max 4 chips. No, some chips you could have 5 copies of if they are low on memory. The regular system memory also impacts how many copies of a chip you can have. Oh no, Birdman is threatening to obliterate me or something. Let me not care about that. We're gonna try to counter hit him only. It's actually really easy to do that. Oh, never mind. He attacked after moving there. Man, how will I ever beat this guy? He's so strong. That's not fair. I can't hit him. Come on. No! Oh! Alright, I deserved that. If you think he's a pushover with machine guns, you should see how easy it is to beat him with Trident or Train Arrow or whatever that chip's called in this game. Train Arrow, Trident Arrow, whatever arrow. Remember guys, he would be dead right now if I had hit him with that long sword. We did it! Oh my gosh, what a difficult fight that was. I can't believe I managed it. Who's the hardest first boss in the series? I'd probably argue that it's Proto Man or Colonel in Valorant 5. Because most of the time the Navis aren't difficult. Okay. So that was our first video, which was... we fought Blast Man. We beat Blast Man, the whole thing still ended, blah blah blah. You can delete Blast Man V3 in under a second with double point Blizzard Wall attack plus 30. Yep. You could also easily delete him in under 10 seconds with 2 copies of Trident Arrow, or Train Arrow, or whatever it's called. I'm just gonna call it Train Arrow. I think that's what it's supposed to be in this game. I know I'm in trouble. Oh hi. It's Tab. Never mind. I was in trouble. Why is he calling you Mr. Hikari? It is Train Arrow. Okay. But in Valorant 1 or 2, whichever game that's in, it's Trident Arrow in that game for some reason. You can also beat him just by saying no. You could beat Blastman SP in this game just by staring at him for 3 seconds. Blastman is probably the easiest first boss in the series, honestly. Alright, let's go home, man. Okay, hold on, we get email that tells me blah 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 about the mailbox. We should try the net. Sure, we'll go on the net. No, apparently it's Train Arrow, which I don't know why. See, Professor, you're right. It should be Tri Arrow, but it's not for some reason. Anyways, I can't use this, but thank you for giving it to me, I guess. Easiest bosses in the game have the strongest chips. I don't think Blastman. Yeah, I read that as Beastman for some reason. Yeah, Blastman is easy. Plantman is not always the easiest Navi to fight, in my opinion. But sometimes he is, so. As long as you don't fire off a big attack while he's got his blue shield up. Train Arrow does make, I guess, yeah, Train Arrow in this game does make more sense. But apparently it's Trident Arrow in Valorant 2. And I don't understand why, but whatever. Which chunk on? Remember, that was one of the best trips ever. Actually, you know what's funny? If I do this challenge in Valorant 5, I could use the N code in both versions of the game. Or the S code in both versions of the game, ironically. Okay. Anyways, I think now I do have access to Blastman now, right? To fight him right away, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Unless I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. I don't even remember which corner he's in half the time, but whatever. Having access to S-Code is cheating in Banner 5. Yeah. Shadow Soul Run is going to be fun. I could do that. I'm not going to. The problem with Banner 5, I would love to do Mono Soul runs in Banner 5, but the problem is that you don't get access to Double Souls from the big, like, you don't have a patch card that just gives you the Double Souls like you can in Banner 4. Not here. Yes, I wrote checks. Almost. Almost wrote it. It would be nice if Dark Troops were back in this game. I mean, Static is in this game. And unlike in the previous game, Static actually does something in this game. Technically, the way I have it written out right now, the rules say Kex. I mean, I was planning on maybe doing a challenge run because there is... When was it? I might do this one, honestly. I might activate this patch card and make it a challenge run because it gives you a lot of good stuff. Your power attack becomes Dark Sword, but you get a battle and you get a battle HP bug for this one. So I might actually make this one a run that I try to do. They did make bug chips, technically. That's what Bug That Thunder and Bug Our Sword are for. I love it when Meteor just tries to track you and then you just shoot him once and then you just keep going. And for some reason I can't find my... What captivating gameplay this is. That is definitely an interesting patch card. Buster Up 3, I believe it was. Right? Buster Up 3. Swamp Buster, so you could cause swamp panels on enemies' fields by using your Buster. HP Bug and Emotion Bug, that's pretty cool. Swap Elec and Heatman? No, I did it in alphabetical order. I'm keeping it in alphabetical order. Because I said so. I wanted to be in alphabetical order. Otherwise, what I would have done was I would have put Heatman first and Chargeman last to keep it in alphabetical order, or to keep it in gameplay order, but I figured out alphabetical order makes more sense right now. So we keep it in alphabetical. There we go. 150 zennies off of that. Woo. Definitely what I wanted. High Cannon L I can't use. Now, I know that if I go in this area, I can get the old stove viruses, and the old stove viruses can give me... what's it called? The Fireburner chip and H code, which would be nice, but I don't know if I really want to grind for that right now. I might just go straight into the next section of the game and then do chip grinding maybe a little bit tomorrow. I don't know how much chip grinding I'm really going to be doing in this run. Honestly, I'm probably still going to, even though I have access to only 5 random codes, they're still good codes, honestly. I don't know how much I'm actually going to be grinding for chips in this game. I might not have to. Also, I will have access to all of my crosses I'm going to allow myself to use crosses in this run, so this one should be okay. It's not supposed to be as much of a challenge either. It's just meant to be like, hey, let's make the game more fun by not allowing me to use a bunch of strong chips. Let's just like limit myself to what I am allowed to use, so that I'm forced to use things I normally wouldn't. Yeah, how is it that the mayor of the city is also the principal of the school? How does that make work? How does that make sense, rather? You can get Fireborn 1H from Seaside 3 GMDs? Yeah, but Seaside 3 GMDs suck. I know I love how he says that he knows someone that worked in Scilab, like he's not literally talking about Dr. Wily. Star code from viruses in the game felt harder to grind because you had to use counter hit just to increase the chance. Yeah. No, it wasn't counter hit. You needed to S rank them. Oh, it's from rare viruses? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going for star code chips anyways, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be using offensive star code chips, so I don't really care about that too much. We're going to be doing, like, star code chips I'll allow if they're not attacking chips. Like, attack plus 10, white capsule, all that stuff I'll allow, but I'm not doing, like, fire burn into star code just because I have it available in the H code already. You know, like that's I'm not doing that. Supposed to talk to. I don't remember who the biology teacher is this kid. Okay. Alright, so we're supposed to talk to that dude's grandpa, but the grandpa's having issues with the cooler or whatever because it has viruses in it. All this to not even be able to go to the aquarium on the first day. What, the virus battler? No, there's definitely some RNG involved with the virus battler fights. I needed to look up guides on how to beat it, honestly, with some of the fights, because some of the fights were not super intuitive on how to beat them. Virus battler is weird, like actually. I don't blame you for struggling with it. I also had a lot of struggles with it. Yeah, I mean, the folder's not that bad so far. I don't have a lot of chips, but like, the chips I do have available are pretty decent. Oh my god, guys, I got the fish program, yay! If only that was the program and not just an actual fish. Now, the thing is that this folder might not end up being that superfied because I could technically do all like C code or all E code, all H code, etc. Yeah, the double pulse bomb is really annoying. I think the way I ended up beating that one was by using the Aura Head virus because it'll just go straight through both of them. If I'm not mistaken. I don't remember exactly what I used for that one, but it was something like that. Oh, we gotta go to Seaside area now? Okay. You can do that. Also, another thing worth pointing out is that the old stove, or like the fire burner H chips, I don't need those chips right now. I'll need them, or really I'll want them more when I have access to Heat Cross. Until I have access to Heat Cross, I don't really care too much about what my folder is. But once I have access to Heat Cross, if I could do an actual Heat Cross based folder, that would be awesome. Emails, Netflix, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, for sure. Once I get Heat Cross, I have access to a really good charge attack. Now, here's the secret. You don't have to beat the Virus Battler stuff in the Legacy Collection in order to get access to Graveyard 2. You can just trade or compare libraries with people, which is a lot easier to do in this game than it was in, you know, the old English version of this game. There's like, most fights in the Virus Battlers have guaranteed ways of beating them. Some of them don't, but I mean, some of them are still RNG, but there are a lot of easy ways of beating them. It's a matter of just having the viruses that you need in order to counter each individual fight. Like, I literally just went on GameFAQs and looked up a guide on how to do it, and ended up winning the whole thing. So my thing was, before the New York City meetup, back during Memorial Day weekend, I wanted to finish the game on my cartridge first, and I needed to beat the Virus Battler in order to do that, so that was an experience for sure. All your homies hate pulse bombs. True. That virus is really annoying in the... Why did I step into that? Dude, why can I not get decent chips? At least we got that done. There we go. That's a useful one. At least a little bit useful. Yeah, I'm not a fan of... I mean, I don't hate the Virus Battler. I just don't love it either. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but it being a requirement to beat the... Like, I feel like Virus Battler should have been one of those things that could get you, like, a rare chip code, but should not have been something that was, like, mandatory to beat the game. It's the fact that some chips are only obtained through the Virus Battler that really sucks. I'm gonna do this. Virus Battler should have gotten you secret chips. That's fair too. It is a waiting game. There's strategy involved in it, but again, another one of the annoying things about it is the fact that you have to find rare viruses and beat them in order to even get viruses that you could use, which is annoying sometimes. I thought that's a double counter hit. You counter hit the gunner, and you also counter hit the Metarder. Alright, time to find out about this big puddle here. Never mind, time to find a virus first. Please be old stove. Nice. Old stove virus. Very good. Oh yeah, it would be awesome if you could control the viruses. It would be so much easier. He's giving me a good chip I could use. I cannot use that, unfortunately. Unfortunate, I can't use that chip that I just got because it was in the F code instead of the E code. Strategy is Tankin and Starfish. Yeah, unironically, that is the strategy for the majority of them. Like, actually. Listen, if it works, right? we're at 6,250 zennies, which is like nothing. I feel like it's a little bit harder to collect zennies in this game than some of the other ones. Oh yeah, there's a soft block, right? I mean, you could get, again, if you're playing Legacy Collection, you can get out of the soft block by just comparing libraries or trading chips with people. Yeah, but it is pretty stupid that it happened. I agree with that. Why do they have a rug in their bathtub, or they have a carpet in their bathtub or bathroom that has a virus on it? Why? Oh, is that an emulator? Yeah, but you could just use cheat codes and emulators. Alright, well, here's how we do this. Please don't use invis, that's so annoying. Can I one-shot thing? I don't think so. No, don't use invis, pain in my butt. Oh, I walked into it like an idiot. I mean, I bought it for a reason. I bought it because I knew I was going to play it a lot. Oh my god, I might die to this thing if I'm not careful. That would be bad. Me, I got it on both Switch and PC. I have the Steam version, so if you want to trade chips or anything, let me know. I'll play through about 6 on my Steam account. I don't mind it. Honestly, it's not like that intensive to play the Battle games. So your PC, I'm sure your PC should be able to run them. Especially if you turn the filter off, then it should be no problem. Sword L. Cannot use that. I mean, if my old high school laptops or college laptops were able to run Ori and the Blind Forest, I'm sure that your laptop can run Battle games on it. I mean, the filter was for people that wanted to have the old school Game Boy Advance graphics, which I think is fair. Some people would have preferred those graphics because it's what they're used to. Me personally, I like the updated graphics. I think look pretty good with the filter on. It smears the sprites. I mean, I don't mind it. I love how much you have to go through. Like, how much shenanigans do I really have to go through just to get access to the seaside area? Just so I can find out where this penguin came from. First scenario in the game, super fast. You can get through it in less than an hour. Second scenario of the game, yeah, they're just gonna drag on the time for some reason. Typical Battle stuff. Here's the dude. At least now we have access to seaside area. There. I was kind of hoping for the old stuff to do that, because now these guys are easy to deal with. See if I can get Zennies or something off of this, hopefully. Don't give me... As long as I don't get Boomer, I do not need the Boomer chip right now. Alright, money. Cool. 1,000 Zennies. Alright, listen. Money is money. We'll take it. Does anybody remember what this purple mystery data here is? I might get an unlocker just to use it, honestly. Just to see what's in there. If it's something useful in there, I'll use an unlocker to get it. A lot of times in these runs, I've noticed that a lot of the Balnark 4 runs, because I know what chips come in the purple mystery datas a lot of times, I don't open them. If it's a Lex Sword, but it's in the P code, it's not worth it to have it. Unfortunately. If it's a Lex Sword in a D code, maybe. Oh, it's an E code. Okay, see, that changes things. If it's a Lex Sword E, then it works with this run. I mean, I'll probably just end up getting an unlocker anyways at some point. Or I might just use the patch cards for it. We'll see. I feel like using the patch cards would be cheating, so I'm gonna try to stay away from doing that. Please tell me that you move. I was hoping that he would move in front of this guy. Perfect. One way to get an S rank. Train arrow A I cannot use in this version. Unfortunate. Spreader star I cannot use either. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to go. I almost dodged that. Hold on, we could actually use a sword here against this guy. I love when I have 5 chips available to me, and I can select all of them. I can't use any of them. I'm thinking though. Well, I have access to Seaside 3, right? So maybe if I'm lucky, and it does require a little bit of luck, but if I am lucky, maybe I'll be able to get one of the Fireburn H's right now. That would be really nice, honestly. So I might go for that. Yeah. Which codes were available in this run? H, C, E, S, and K. The ones on the top right of the screen. Oh my god, I almost had Life Sword. So basically what I did for this run was taking the chip codes that the Cross Navi Dow chips come in and making those chip codes the legal ones for the run. So C for Charge Man, E for Elekka Man, H for Heat Man, K for definitely not Killer Man, and S for Slash Man. Erase Man is K in this run, in this game, because technically his name is not Erase Man, that was just a filtered name for, you know, yeah, reasons. It's not checks. It's Kex. Say it right. Cheeks. Yeah, my holder is probably gonna be Cheeks in this run. If I didn't have access to Reflector, I don't know what I would be able to do in this part of the game. It was Killer Man originally, correct. But YouTube and Twitch and all these other websites don't like it when you use the K word. Nor does, yeah. You know, American children are not allowed to know about the K word, so it might give them ideas. Unalive man. Yeah. But then, no, see, it can't be unalive man because then his chip code would be you. And then that would be shared with Life Aura, and that would be way too strong. What are you? HP memory, cool. This guy wants panel return. Oh, this is the unlocker. Okay. Reaper Man would have worked, you're right. That would have been a good one. Boy, ice panels. Can't wait to talk about those. We are going to be doing a science lesson this week on Friday. Hopefully. Huh. So, I was supposed to have stopped in Seaside Area 1 and talked to the BBS. And I decided to go to Seaside 3 instead, and look what I found on the way. Alright, who wants to take bets as to what it's going to be? Is it going to be money? Or is it going to be something useful? Let's find out. It is 10 buck frags. Okay. 10 buck frags it is. I mean, I didn't wasn't the guy in the Seaside HQ looking to trade for a panel return star? So he could have just come over here, opened his mystery data, and he would have gotten that panel return. Dude, why are people in this game dumb? Like, actually, oh, I should have used. I messed up. I should have used wide sword there. This wide sword would have been able to hit the swordy and the fishy at the same time. I guess now we can do this. No, wait, I can't hit him now. Is it the worst possible roll? I don't know. Bug frags are pretty good. Like, I'm not mad about getting bug frags. That's 1/6 of the way to getting the collect customizer program from the bug frag trader. Exactly. And that's why it's a good thing to get bug frags. We want to use the collect program. Give me a wide sword. Yeah, especially when you only need 42 of them in Valorant 4. That was pretty good. I was spamming. I don't know if you guys heard it. I was really spamming the A button there, trying to make sure that I could get the reflect up in time to protect myself there. Usable chip! It comes in the K code! Oh man. Alright. You know, I didn't expect it. So, we're happy about that. We'll take it. That's a reason to fight those guys, I guess. We're saved. Alright, there was no mystery data here. Oh well. Aqua Needle 2 is also in K code. Yeah, they'll start. Okay, fine. I'll do a stupid, unnecessary multi-fight. Fired off too early. You know, I've never really used the air raid chips, so if I do use it in this run, that'll be interesting. Good thing I got that chip, huh? Good thing I had Train Arrow 3 and was actually allowed to use it. Can we do it again? I probably should have used a Buster Shot first and then fire that off. I did not do a lot of damage there. counter hit. Nice. Air raids are in fact rapid fire chips. Very good, very valid point. Alright, here we go. Can we delete both of those Metars? We can. Feels good. Let's make Mrs. Puff angry. Nice. He's angry at me. Yeah, we're good. Fast pew pews are more fun than regular pew pews. I mean, that is the most American thing I've ever heard in my life. Now let's see if that's purple mystery data. If I get Fire Burn 1H, then this trip was worth it. And because I said that, the game just says, okay, here you go. You're practicing your accent, just in case. Make sure it's a Southern American accent. That way it makes more sense. Dude, that did nothing. What is going on? Oh, there's so many attacks going off at the same time right now. Yeah, you shut up. Good thing I can still move even when these guys are jumping around like... Oh boy. Fire burn 1. I can't do accents. I'm really bad at it. It's so badly there that the game was like, here, have some health back. What's the other mystery data? Oh, here it is. What do we got? Triple shot L. Okay, well I got one copy of Fire Burn, which is a good start. What's that blue mystery data? Actually, I should probably also see what's in the shop here. I know Bamboo Sword is in this shop. I don't know if it's a good Bamboo Sword or not. Get the reg up too. I mean, that's not terrible because I can reg one of my chips. Ooh, 2 bug frags. Cool. We are up to 15 bug frag right now. I have 8 megabytes of memory right now, which means I can actually preset sword, area grab, fire burn I can preset, and reflectors. And I'm gonna actually preset. I forgot you have to actually choose a chip. Okay, we're gonna preset the reflectors there. Oh, and then check this shop for you know, this wasn't part of the plan. I mean, Barrier 100 is not a bad chip. But more importantly, I mean, this wasn't originally... It is H-code. Don't mind if I do. We will throw in... Time Bomb H, and that gives me a reason to grind for money early on if I can, because grinding for money early on now will mean having really good H-code chips. I can have multiple time bombs in H-code, barrier 100 in H-code, and I could use the Heatman chip. So I mean, that's, I would say that is pretty good. So I don't mind. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 panels over. Let's do that. I want that. 1, 2, 3, 4 panels over. What's the blue mystery data? I know it's not the most important thing in the world to get the reg up, but it's not bad. I'm allowing star code chips for supportive chips only. I'm not allowing damage dealing star code chips, which is why I'm allowed to use like recovery chips and stuff, but I'm not allowing this crack shot, for example, because crack shot is a damage dealing chip, so I'm not allowing it. Buster up? Sure, no problem. Navi chips in Star Code? Absolutely not. If only Black Bomb was an H instead of F. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. I mean, there's a lot of fire chips in F Code, to be fair. Technically can use the Navi chips in the Star Code. I'm not going to. I'm going to consider that cheating. The thing is that if I have the Navi chips in the Star Code, then I'm allowed to use different Navi chips on the same turn, whereas if I have them in the not Star Code, I cannot overlap my Navi chips. So just because they are available outside of the Star Code doesn't mean that I should immediately be allowed to use them in the Star Code. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be too easy. Why did I walk directly into that? Nice. Longsword H. We take those. I mean, the reason I'm doing it this way is I feel like Star Code would also make it too easy, because then I would just fill up my folder with Star Code damage dealing chips. I'm just not allowing any damage dealing Star Code chips, that's all. It doesn't have to be complex. Just if it's a damage dealing chip, we're not allowing it in Star Code. Doesn't have to be complex. Hit me, I dare you. Nice counter hit going. Alright. That was a nice little, long detour, but kind of worth it. I ended up getting the 10 buck frag gold mystery data. That was quite the streamer moment. And I ended up getting Time Bomb H, and I ended up getting... Hey. Time Bomb sucks. I shouldn't have bought it. You want to see this spike get way out of control real fast? This fight is about to be insanely difficult. Like, keep moving the simulator. Jeez, it doesn't stop. Oh my god, why did I do this? Why did I think this is a good idea? This is fun. Who's having fun watching this? Oh my god. That was entertaining. That's gonna go into video, right? Like, that has to go into video. That was stupid. I remember, kids, I did that intentionally because I am an idiot. Anxiety ASMR. Yeah, basically. One of our penguins escaped and yada yada blah blah. We need to get the penguin back. Okay, sure, I can do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We gotta go to Seaside Town. Wait. Oh, I gotta tell Mick first. Let me just go to Seaside Town. Mick's not important. Blah 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 blah. Lots of talking. That doesn't matter. Let's move. Thank you. Moving on. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. This way. There we go. Because the penguin, so it's important because of that. The penguin is more important than Mick, to be fair. The penguin actually serves a purpose in this game. Crazy that the penguin managed to take the bus all the way here and no one said anything about it. What if he didn't take the bus? What if he just walked? What if the penguin just waddled all the way to Central City? To the school. Downtown. If I could get a Barrier 100H from a mystery data here, why is it in that shop? Anyways, I have Barrier 100H now. That's kind of cool. boy ice cannons, so you can have more than one. I mean, I could have bought more than one. That's the fun part. I'm allowed to buy things. And Time Bomb. Yes, Time Bomb has served me so well thus far. I'm so glad I got it. Okay. Let's go through the fish stick comp. White capsule. I mean, I'm not gonna not add a white capsule. That's just too good of a chip to have in the folder. So white capsule, you're in. White capsule is A-okay. Just don't set up in front of the swordy. I wasn't trying to set it up in front of the swordy. Thank you very much. Ow. I had no way of dodging that. There we go. Now I can dodge it. He used an air shot. He cheated. I mean, I only used it there because I knew it was going to miss, so. Fish sticks, I sure hope it's not important later. But it will be. Oh, hey, look, another train arrow. Okay, so far, this is going quite well. I think at this point, every chip in my folder, except for like the crack shots, are actually totally legal. Unlocker! That's really nice. I like getting Unlocker here. That is awesome. Do these guys line up ever? I think they do, right? Because then they're all attacking the same row and that's not good for them. They want to be spread out, I guess, to make sure you can't dodge their attacks. Speaking of their attacks, let's use their own attack against them. I can get that Elect Sword. Yes, I can. Very good. That's gonna be the game plan right now. Okay, I don't want to grind for chips right now. We can do that later. I mean, literally, I'm about to go to the aquarium only for them to be like, the aquarium's closed. Well, what's his face is getting fired right now. And then the aquarium is closed. Okay, well, since the aquarium is closed and we have to go all the way back home, we literally went through all that shenanigans to get to Seaside, only for you to get here and immediately be told to go back home. Very fun. We can go to Central Area 3 now and go get that Elixir. Captain Elixir. It's closed because the guy got fired? Maybe? Apparently? I mean, if you have to close down the entire aquarium because one person got fired, then he is a terrible person. He was abusive to the animals. Why am I over here? Why did I go back to the school? What am I thinking? That's no good according to Sonic. Oh, you just awakened a memory I forgot that I have. Dude, one of my high school friends loved that one. The Sonic That's No Good one. It's not time for the extracurricular lesson yet. You have to beat Dive Man first, and then it's time for the extracurricular activities. Right now, it's time to go all the way to Central 3 just for a single copy of a chip that I'm allowed to use in this folder. Even though that chip's not even going to be the most useful chip in the folder. Because it's a short range chip that is not shared with, that does not share code with, what's it called? With the area grab. Really? Of all the chips I could have had, I get my 3 swords? Thanks, game. I love when it does that. Select sword in K from chip order. Nice. Still doesn't share a code with area grab, unfortunately. What are area grab codes in this game? I know it's S code, obviously. Was it F code, I believe? Was it F? Not L code. L code was in... I believe L code was in 5. Was it A? AF? Was it A? I feel like it wasn't A. I don't remember what it is. B, that's what it was. It was B. BFS and star. Thank you. Yes. B code for area grab, which is kind of nice for, you know, B code folders like the one that I made my folder decoder video on a while back. You could fight Blast Man now, right? Or is that not right now? I don't remember when I could fight him for his Navi chip. Yeah, you do get one area grab star in this game, but the one guaranteed area grab star that you get in Balor X 6 is already better than both Balor X 4 and 5, where you don't get any of them guaranteed. So I prefer this game with its one guaranteed copy. And then there's Balor X 3, where if you play, I believe white version has 3 copies of area grab star, or was it, maybe it was blue version had 3 copies of area grab star, and white version has 3 copies of grass stage star, which clearly one of those chips is much better than the other. Alright, there's another Longsword H. I think that's my 3rd one now. That is my 3rd one. I can now get rid of crack shots. I mean, the folder is getting there. I almost have a full folder. Area grab star is what you'll need with your Elect Swords. Yeah, true. And that I'll allow. I'll allow area grab star code and then using the Elect Sword and stuff. Like, that's okay, in my opinion. Reflector A, not okay. I'm gonna save just in case, but I'm pretty sure that this is... Yeah, you guys were right. Elect Sword E, which of course goes directly in the folder, get rid of a crack shot. I mean, it's looking pretty good. We have our reflectors in C code right now. Elect Sword and Fire Hit 1 are in E code. We have Fireburn and Longswords and High Bomb all in H code. H code is actually kind of good early on in Balor 6, especially if you're playing Gregar, because you're playing Gregar, you get access to Fireburn in the H code. This becomes a 120 damage chip with Heat Cross, so you know that's pretty solid. Train Arrow comes into K code. Obviously, Raceman later on when I get it will also come in that code, and then we have the swords, wide swords, area grab all in the S code. Technically, when I get Longsword S, I will be allowed to use Life Sword, because that is all S code. There's my Elect Sword already, making its first appearance in the game. Fast Gauge has an E code in this game? Ooh, that is helpful. That would be nice to get, honestly. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to sleep. Good night, man. Alright, we gotta do stuff. What are we doing? Oh, Navi customizer already? I wish I could overwrite my data by sleeping. True. Alright, we have access to this thing already. Is there any chips that I can use from the Lotto Trader is the question. I don't think I'm gonna do Lotto Trader on screen unless there's important chips. Element Trap S, that could be useful, depending on the Navi or virus fight. Honestly, yeah. When you play Balor X 6 with its Navi customizer, it makes Balor 4s especially feel really bad. Balor 4 has a lot of its programs uncompressed, and there are no compression codes in that game. It is obnoxious. Is it still closed? How are you still closed? Alright, whatever. Lotto has Blizzard Ball H. Crap, you're right. I do need to get that. Okay, I don't need to get it, but it would be really nice to have that. Rock Cubes are actually going to be chips that I use in this folder, most likely. Because Rock Cube is going to work very well with the Elect Band chips. And it's going to work with that Blizzard Ball. So I might actually end up doing that. Anyways, here we go. time to do all this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna fight Dive Man. Maybe we'll do a little bit of chip collecting tonight before I go. We'll see. Okay, don't I have to like take a look around? It's like I really don't want to, but sure. I don't remember if you have to talk to the people or if you just have to learn about the fish, but whatever. That's Kingler. This is a Digimon. Apparently, these are a mega level Digimon, apparently. The thing is tiny, but it's a mega. It's hilarious. Yeah, you do get the spins, and I mean, some of the Navi customizer programs are useful. I do like using Buster Pack usually early on in these games. So I might actually end up like throwing Buster Pack in here, but Buster Pack would probably make the crosses way too strong without their chips, so I might not use Buster Pack in this playthrough. I think it would make the game too easy. So you do have to talk to the people as well. Okay, cool. Or did I not interact with one of these yet? Did I miss one? Did I miss one? What did I miss? I might have missed something somewhere. Okay, that's what I missed. We're not... No, don't give me the recording. I don't care about the show. I don't care about any of these cutscenes right now. Today is just all about getting through the early game, and then tomorrow's probably when we'll start recording cutscenes. Getting stars cheating. Actually, I might allow it. Fanny, to see you. Fanny likes playing with his ball or something. This is when Mick wants to go home because he's like all upset and stuff. Because he has to leave, and he made friends with the penguin. Aww. You're right, that is a fully supportive chip. It's also really bad for me, since I wouldn't have access to air shoes unless I throw it into my Navi customizer. Do you guys appreciate the one little sign in this aquarium that shows people falling down? It's like telling you caution on the stairs. Which, to be fair, the stairs are probably wet since it's an aquarium. If you guys really want to if you really want to question something that doesn't make sense in this game, what is Blackbeard's purpose in World 3? Like, for what reason does he attack the aquarium? He's not doing it for the World 3, he's doing it because they fired him. Like, why was he ever an employee here if he was working for World 3 the entire time? Like, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like Mick should have had an actual custom Navi that you could fight. Yeah, that would have been nice. Just walk way over the water without any safety rails. Who needs safety rails? Because he likes abusing animals. Yeah, but what does that have to do with World 3? It's a penguin! Hey, you guys remember that one job request where you're supposed to, There's that one job request in this game where you have to find the penguins? That one's definitely not annoying. His hobby is abusing animals. That's quite the interesting hobby for someone to have. And it's usually an indicator of them growing up to be sociopaths and serial killers and stuff, so... Something important super program in the aquarium's computer. Was there a program in the aquarium's computer though? The folder right now actually kind of looks kind of good. Right now we have reflectors in C code, elect sword and fire hit in E code, fire burn, a bunch of longswords, a time bomb, and barrier 100 in the H code. Crane Arrow ones in the K code, and sword chips and wide swords and area grab in the S code, and the rest of it is I cannot use the air shot, I cannot use the air shot, I can use the recover 10, but I'm trying not to. 1 buster up, 2 white capsules, 2 attack 10s. So, I mean, pretty quickly. I mean, I've been playing for under 2 hours right now. I've been playing for about an hour and 40 minutes, and I already have basically a full folder. That's pretty good. Anyways, say hi to Fanny. Fanny's in the way. I feel like it's more possible that he was just trying to distract, his job was to distract people, and then he decided to attack the water supply instead. I don't know, it's weird. Star code chips I'm allowing if they're supportive style chips, but disallowing if they are damage dealing chips. I don't know where I'm going right now. So like air shot being a star chip that does damage, I'm not allowing. The lawyer guy is more confusing. Not really. His job is to get rid of people from the World 3. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're literally supposed to stand right here. I just remembered, like, when I saw that the copy bot was missing, I was like, darn it, I'm supposed to go there at the jellyfish tank first. Not jellyfish tank, but, you know, the jellyfish are in that area, so... What was the point of going to law school? I don't know, what was the point of Daredevil going to law school? It's basically the same exact backstory there. Both of them became lawyers because they wanted to get rid of the bad people, but then they both felt like the bad people were getting away anyways. Something justice. Where am I supposed to go to find... Wait a second. I'm supposed to run into, oh yeah, she's over here. Dude, at this scenario, I always forget. You're supposed to go down here, and this is where Iris is. I always forget that she's in the aquarium here. Every single time I forget it. And then you end up finding her here. Every time, dude, I mess that up. Feels like there's Harvey Dent and Bell Network. Yeah, kind of. Man, it's a good thing this copybot was here, but what is it doing so far away from the school? I love how even Lan and Mega Man are like, what's this copybot doing here? Oh well, let's use it. Like, Prosecutor Ido is just the anti-Daredevil because he's not as cool as Daredevil, he's just a coward. Oh no, I'm gonna get stung or something. Just kidding, let's grab this. Yes, we have a toy. As if it's not just a, you know, well, a man with all fears. I mean, later on in the game when they're going through World 3's base, they're like trying to get a door open or something, and it's funny because Vic is like doing none of the work, and Ido's like, I'm not, like, I'm too scrawny to be doing all the work right now. Or it's when they're supposed to be, no, it's when they're supposed to, they had Beryl, and they beat up Beryl on the helipad later on in the game, and then they're like, we're gonna throw him into the ocean, and Ido was like, I usually don't get my hands, like, I don't usually do things myself physically, but, you know. More fun than a barrel of monkeys. Do you really think a barrel of monkeys is that fun, Blackbeard? Also, why is his name Blackbeard when A, he barely has a beard, and B, it's gray? Idol still talks like he's not super disbarred. Oh, he is absolutely disbarred by that point. Blah, blah, blah. Why are we doing this? Who cares? He's not important. His purpose is not important. I just realized I should have done red for the title. I should have done that for Falter. This game was more of a blue background. I don't know why I was thinking red for Gregar. Oh well. I guess because I was thinking heat, man, H, fire. Oh well, it'll be fine. Anyways, High Cannon L is a nice chip for sure, but not one that I can use at the moment. Idol sounds like he'd represent himself in court. He can! He's a lawyer! Oh, wait. Oh! Dude, I forgot that this chip comes in the E-code for some reason, even though I literally included it in my folder decoder video for the E-code in Balnark 6. This is good. Oh, hey, Jonathan. I'm so sorry. I did not even realize that you had sent a message because the multi-chat's not working, so I've been covering the Twitch chat with the YouTube chat. You are right. World 3 is very dumb. Dude, that is actually a good plan, but it would that is a good plan, but it would also ruin it. Like, it would just end the game. But they like a lot of the things that World 3 do in this game kind of feels like it's just them wasting time. Like, how much of the things that they do actually is important? I feel like the only thing that they actually do that was a part of Wily's actual goal was just stealing or absorbing the side beast. When Circus Cloud Boy decides to steal the Cyber Beast, right? Like, that's the only thing that actually worked for their plan. Everything else was just them being weird for no reason. The entire Balnark series breaks apart if you didn't realize the line as a kid and could literally just kick him. Yeah. Honestly. It's like how people criticize Pokemon because why are the grown adults like just bowing down when a kid beats them in a Pokemon battle? Just beat up the kid. Like, I did not see what they said. Did anyone see what that said? Does anybody remember which program this is? Oh, we're gonna play we're gonna do it this way. Yeah, seriously, they only attacked this game at the very start. They only attacked this house at the very start of the first game. That's it. They successfully steal Mega Man and then they let him run wild into Overworld with a copy bot for some reason. Honestly! Why? Why did they do that? Oh, hey, look, I was right. It was a piranha. Kinda hard to be able to keep when the level 50 Garchomp is standing in the way. You know what? You right. You right. You can't beat up a kid whose Garchomp is guarding them. That's fair. Bro, first try I had a 1 in 3 chance. It's not that serious. I wonder if I should use my reflector chip here. But yeah, like, Lan has been kidnapped in this series. He has had his money and chips stolen in a foreign country. Like, you cannot beat up, exactly, you can't beat up someone. You cannot beat up a child that, or you cannot beat up the person that has a level 60 Garchomp guarding them. But you absolutely can beat up the kid that basically has a glorified smartphone. Like, what's Mega Man gonna do? Yell? Call 911? I guess he'll call 911. No. I need to read this. Stubby tail. Sure. Bring the dude with the stubby tail with us. I hate it here. This game sucks sometimes. Can I go this way? Are we good? Ah! Go away, go away, go away. That was close. Mega Man call 911. Yeah. Tropical fish? No. Sunfish? Stubby tail was sunfish, right? Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Professor. You could add the link. I have Blue Sky. I don't use it very often, but I do have Blue Sky. I check it like once every week or 2 weeks or so. I should be using it to advertise my videos, but I only have like 20 followers, so I don't really get much attention there. But guys, follow me on Blue Sky because I asked you to nicely. delete. Nice. Oh, wave arm F. I don't want that. That's the wrong code. I need it in E code. Let's bring this program. Oh god, go away. Hate these sharks. Honestly, in these times, cutting yourself off from social media is a good choice for your mental health, and I fully support that. Remember Balnor 5 when Lan wins in that battle and almost gets punched? Yeah. Good times. Towards the end game, because Dingo and Firefox are both aggressive assholes. Yeah, I can't deal with vague gestures at the air, honestly. Hey, who wants to talk about the parades that happened yesterday? That military parade was so cool. There were so many people at that military parade yesterday. I love intentionally making these guys angry. So funny. Star, air spin. Bubble Star would have been nice if it came in E code, but unfortunately it was T code. Which way should we go? Here's a mystery data here. Fast barrier. I don't hate that. Actually, I might include that. Not right now, though. Can we time bomb successfully here? The only issue here with time bomb is that the time bomb might actually fail to delete. Never mind. I was gonna say it might fail to delete this guy, but nope. We got him, and that is wave arm and E code, which gives me more E code chips to use, and I now have a fully functioning folder, which is awesome. I think one of the mystery datas is over here, but I'm not sure. A bit snobby. I think that's a kingfish. Oh, I spent way too much time this weekend doom scrolling on Facebook and Instagram, and I kind of regret it because I was trying to be productive and links don't show up on. Aw, sorry. No, I didn't select chips. Oh no. Yeah, well, let me out. No, it hurts. Go away, Bubbles. That works, I guess. Oh, my Buster stat was at 20 as well. Oh boy, we made money because I took too much damage. I'm gonna go like that instead. Uh-huh. Oh! Okay, I should have made fun of him. That's so useful against those stupid bots that pop up. Yeah, but the bots on Twitch, they don't always leave a link. They just tell you, oh, best viewers here. Steady as a rock, sure. This is like one of the easiest ones in this area because you just gotta go right here. However, the gold shark goes around in a circle here, so you gotta be careful on that. This one says steady as a rock. I believe that's the Nautilus comp. Uh-oh. Darn it. Oh, was it the, like the tortoise or sea turtle or whatever is the one that's steady as a rock? Nautilus is the one that's like 8,000 years old or something. How did that work? Oh, I forgot. My Buster stat is always 2 right now because I forgot that we got the... I thought I was supposed to be using Buster up to get to a Buster stat of 2. Rock turtle? That sounds like a... That's a Paracosta. Anyways, you guys would be happy to hear that I have not started working on my script for my Unova lock video yet. Not King Crab. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I have not even started working on my script for my Unova lock video yet because I feel like people aren't gonna watch it. But I need to do that so I can move on to the next one. Bubbles are E, let's go. Eco going crazy already. Alright, now we have to start choosing things to get rid of. So I don't really need barrier. It's nice to have, but it's not necessary, so let's get rid of that. We're just gonna be good at the game and dodge attacks. Rock Turtle sounds like a pop-up festival. Oh, it does. Alright, here we go. That's that one. 2 more to go. This is taking too long. I do have a buster up, okay. Okay, we're good. Very good. Aqua Needle key code. Festival ends with the rock turtle blowing up because society. Because World 3 blew it up. Because they needed to steal something from it. Something from long ago. This is the Nautilus. No! I got stuck on that corner. I got stuck on the corner and that's so annoying. Okay. I mean, I guess. Somehow that ended up being a 10 rank even though I took 3 hits. Because I got a triple delete. Alright, Professor. Thanks for being here as always. I will see you tomorrow night. Have a good night. Which way am I supposed to? Okay. Not go that way. That's how. No! Dude. Dude. I hate this comp so much. Dang it. Oh, I am so close to dying right now. Thanks, game. Game just solved that problem for me in about 2 seconds. Can we not get attacked by the sharks anymore, please? Oh, come on. Come on. When's the last time I saved the game? I don't even know. This is annoying. This is like one of the most annoying programs to bring back in this comp. Because both of the gray sharks will guaranteed get in your way. It's so stupid. Anyways, I have a time bomb. Time bomb is fun. That is my 3rd Bubble Star E, which I believe I can only have 3 of. Correct. Was it my 3rd one, or was it my 2nd one? I don't even remember. Get rid of the attack plus 10s. Okay, that was my 2nd Bubble Star. The sharks appear at the same spot. They don't... Oh, I feel like they don't always go in the same direction. They follow you a little bit. See how that... Yeah. I got stuck in the corner again. Stupid. Stupid, hate it so much. I got caught on the corner. Otherwise I was gonna make that. And then the gold one will pop up and get you, yeah. This part of the game always annoys me. A lot. Go, go. Oh! I almost made that. So stupid. I was never a fan of this part of the game. It's just so annoying. But now we know we could do this. Nope. Gold. Oh, come on. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they track you, so when you stay in that area, you kind of get stuck there. We're just gonna do this instead. Let's go over here. Come get me, dude. Come get me. Come on. Chase me. We made it. Alright, who was this supposed to be? This is the snobby one or the old one? I don't even remember. Hey, Midnight. This section is definitely very annoying. Okay. One more. God, we should have been done with this by now. That's the annoying part. Okay, depending on where the fish goes, this is a one-shot delete. Nice. They make the sharks hunt you down. They do. That's what I'm saying. Alright, that's my third bubble star. So we are full on bubble stars. Any chips I should get rid of? Probably the attackless 10s I don't need. Let's make sure we save here. Okay. We got this. We can do it. No! I knew the gold one was there. It's not even gold, it's bronze or whatever, but who cares? Oh, seriously? That one's just right there? They might go in the same direction up until around the time that you get close to them. Once you get close to them, they just start tracking you. They usually stay away from the, like, the regular sharks kind of stay away from the staircase though, for the most part. It's only the fast one that sometimes goes by the staircases. So we finally got through that nightmare. Time to go through the last one. We had penguins, elephants, dolphins, and alligators. We got this. We can do it. For the sake of my sanity, I hope we get this quick. Well, this is fun. Freeze, everyone. Train Arrow 1A. Too bad. Can't use that. Bulbasaur is very good. I love Bulbasaur. I can fly in the sky. Gee, I wonder which of these animals can fly. It's not the penguin. It's not the alligator. As far as I know. Is it the dolphin? Dolphins can fly. They jump really high out of the water, but no, it's the penguin. So stupid. Just kidding, I can't fly at all. Alright, what's this mystery data? Hello, blue mystery data. What you got for me? You've got H plus 50. Blue, the bamboozle, right? How does taking over the aquarium help World 3 Plant? That's what I'm saying! It doesn't make sense! Like, what does this have to do with them trying to kidnap the cyber beasts? Alright, we got it. Nice and easy. No chip for that? Darn. Bad. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they're attacking the aquarium, but like, it doesn't serve their purpose. And that was a recover 80H, by the way. I am allowed to use that if I want to. It doesn't. Realistically, it doesn't. Blackbird's just an idiot. Why is just stalling until the down payment for the expo clears? Wily is stalling, I guess. My nose? Why would you remember your nose? Because it's the elephant seal and they bounced the ball on their nose. Are we there yet? There we go. Not the dolphin comp. You know what they say, he'll do only one crime at a time? No. That's probably why they left him to rot in prison. Yeah, because he didn't do anything. Nothing productive for them. Okay, Wave Arm is actually not a bad chip. I don't know how that was only a 9 rank under deletion, but whatever. I'm a whale. I got that wrong. Yes, you did. You are not a whale. Hello. Okay. Alrighty. Did you guys just see that one shark just moving back and forth, doing nothing? That was great. Alright, we are almost up to the dive man fight. I might call it a night here, honestly. My throat is getting a little sore right now from talking all night long. So I might call it a night after this, we'll see. That dive man's gonna be an annoying fight right now. I was never a big fan of that fight. Did I get those green mystery data from this area? I think I got both of them right. I'm not sure. Reflector is what guard wishes it could be. Oh, that's what you just said. I thought you said it was what it should have been. Yeah, no, Reflector is so much better than the guard chips. Comes out faster, isn't stopped by holes. It is definitely what guard wishes it was. And should have always been, honestly. And I have 5 of them. Ice panels are so much fun, guys. I love sliding around on them. Definitely not annoying. I did miss some mystery data. Hold on, let me get that. Grab it. Grab it and go. M Cannon T. You know, if I do this in Falser, that's gonna be allowed in Falser. This is a instant deletion. Double delete, S rank, all that good stuff. But I already have 3 copies of Bulbasaur E, which means I cannot have a 4th copy. Uh-oh. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where am I supposed to be right now? Another 5 Shockwave is what Dino Wave and stuff wishes it would be. That's also true. I hate that the bubble just blocked my charge attack. Not that it mattered ultimately, but it's just annoying. I'm gonna get Energy Bomb. I cannot use that. Nor would I have wanted to anyways. I already did this one, right? Oh, I didn't do this one. Hold on. Okay, I found the last program I was looking for. You remember this is Lizard Friends. Dark 6 is great. Shockwaves have fun delay hits when enemy moves into it. Fair. Alright, here we go. Who's ready for a dive, man? Alright, here we go. Dive man. Alright, here we go. I don't have any elect chips other than the single elect chip that I have. So this is going to be fun to deal with. Can I do this without taking damage is the question. I think the answer to that question is going to be no. Because these missiles... Yeah. Oh, hold on. My biggest damage source here is actually the second longsword that I have in hand right now, so we're just gonna do that. So that was 200 damage. The other chips would have done less than 200 damage. I don't think this chip can hit him while he's inside the panels, but we can do that. Oh well. We're just gonna keep counter hitting him. I played that perfectly. And I'm sure he'll never cause problems again. Fire hit counter hits are free sometimes. Correct. Well, he's gone. Oh, I will definitely be fighting that base. 100%. 100%. Anyways, whatever. Don't forget to inspect the ladder over here. Make sure it's working. There's an HP memory on it for some reason. I don't know why. We'll take it. Oh no, he took Mick hostage. Is it bad that I would just let him keep Mick? He's gonna take over the town's waterworks and stop all the water in Cyber City, but for what purpose? Like, how does that help World 3? That's what I'm confused about. Blah blah blah. Anyways, that's not important. He gets turned in. We're gonna learn about the cyber beasts soon. Blackbeard is very Delulu. That is absolutely the case. Okay, can we go here now? No, still closed. Darn. Okay, that's that. I mean, the folder is looking. I don't think I need to grind for chips right now, but maybe when I get Heat Cross is when I'll actually start grinding for chips, which should be soon. It should be soon. Oh yeah, Mega Man's having his bad dreams about the cyber beasts and whatever. Or Land's having those dreams, or whoever's, because apparently they're psychic or whatever. Oh yeah, he was just, he fell asleep in class. Again. I think this is where we get access to Heat Cross, actually, if I'm not mistaken. The organization is going to be so mad. What organization? I have no idea what you're talking about, right? Well, he was... I guess he was being helped out by World 3. I don't know if he was officially a member of World 3, actually, because the way he said was, he said that the organization was pulling strings. No. If for them to be pulling strings to get him into the aquarium would mean that they won in the aquarium. I don't know. It's weird. Am I going to restrict the Buster attack a bit? Nah. That's boring. Let's just free reign on our undercharge attacks. Yo, I know this dude. How is this man allowed to set foot in a school? He almost burned my house down. The new city teacher. So this man, someone explained this to me. This man burned down a bunch of homes. Was suspiciously hanging out at an airport for a very long time. Almost cooked Scilab, nearly killing a bunch of scientists in the process, and then had plans to blow up a sports stadium. Then he disappeared for a single game, and now all of a sudden he's allowed to set foot in a school as a teacher. How does any of this make sense? Either they really don't care about people's backstories, or they really, either they really don't do like background checks or don't care about people's backgrounds in this universe, or they have a really bad teacher shortage. It's one or the other. Also, though, to be fair, he's genuinely not evil. You kind of see in Balnor 4 that he's not actually that bad of a person. He kind of starts turning over that leaf in Balnor 4. So you assume that while he was out of the picture in Balnor 5, which Balnor 5 is the only game that Mr. Match does not appear in. So yeah, you could probably assume he paid his debts, or like he was maybe doing something throughout Balnor 4 and 5 to like kind of repay what he did. Meanwhile, Count Zap is in jail. Like, actually. And his wife took his Navi, exactly. Why is this kid's voice kind of familiar? His heart just drops. We know each other, oh god. I've known this kid since he was small. Friendly reminder that the Balnor series in general takes place over the course of like maybe 2 years. He has probably known Lan for about a year or a year and a half at this point. He did his time at Rikers. Balnor is pretty lax for criminals. Count Zap and Goss are both the ones that are still in jail, yeah. Higsby was allowed to own, yeah, Higsby is fine and he just owns his own chip shop now. Princess, to be fair, I'm like thinking about like Balnor 2 baddies and like Maddie never left jail at this point. 6 apocalypse events in 2 years is crazy, honestly. Oh yeah, they totally forgot about Mr. Match was remembered and everyone else from Balnor 1, they were just like, yeah, these guys aren't important. He's practically my little bro. You know what, dude? Go jump out a window. I don't know who Lan is actually suspicious of him in this game. Yeah, no, the only character from Balnor 1 that makes a return is the only antagonist that returns is Mr. Match, and the only good guy that returns is Sal and Woodman, because they wanted to use them for Woodsoul. What are you really up to, Mr. Match? He's being genuine for once. I can't blame Lan for being suspicious here, though. Okay, but Iceman's operator wasn't actually... Iceman and his operator were not actually members of World 3. They were just, they were being, blackmailed. Or not blackmailed, his son was being held ransom. Friendly reminder that, Iceman's operator, what's his name, Freud? Freud's son is actually a prominent character in the anime, and is actually part of Lan's friend group in that game, or in the anime in that show. But in this game, you barely see him at all. Play the cell phone games? No. Make me. I don't understand this at all. The base is 3 centimeters long, multiplied by the height 5, then divided by 2. Dude, it's just the area of a triangle. How can you be struggling with that? Alright, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Was this not my classroom? Oh. He didn't choose it. Yeah, the Doug Life chose him. Shuko moving up in life. Yeah, Shuko becomes a teacher. Goodbye. Bye, Iris. See you again eventually in a cutscene that I'll skip probably. Hey Blaze, how's it going? Alright, we're gonna do Heat Cross, and then after we get Heat Cross, we'll call it a night then. Alright, dude, what do you want for my life? Blah blah blah. Let's get my awesome class on the road. cross system. The cross system is how I came up with the rules for this run. I'm doing alright, no complaints. One day at a time, as always. Getting to actually play Valorant 6 for once, which is fun. Cross system destroys Double Soul? It does. It's all the good things about Double Soul, but like better. Is he a ginger or does he dye his hair like that for brand recognition? You know what? Maybe they gave him the accent that he has in the English dub for a reason. Maybe that's his actual hair color. What is it? What was it? I think a Scottish accent they gave him for some reason in the dub of the anime. Fire hit 1F is weird to have. Fire hit 1F is like not the greatest mystery data. Anyways, H code, so we can use heat press. Yeah, but souls, the thing that I don't like about double souls was that they're limited in turns. Sometimes that makes the game feel really bad. The Scottish accent fits him well. I guess. I forgot this is a mystery data here. Totally forgot this mystery data is here. Anyways, let's just do this. Whee! Is the anime on Crunchyroll? I don't know. Maybe? I know you can find it online. I just don't know. You can find it online. I just don't know which websites you'd be able to find it on. Not on Crunchyroll? Darn. Why are you guys talking about One Piece in my chat? I don't watch One Piece. Sorry, guys. Oh, I know you guys are. But you guys are talking about the high seas. You're discussing Blackbeard's real job. He doesn't have a job, duh. Where is the first kettle supposed to be anyways? Or am I supposed to go to... Nice and easy. Friendly reminder that the last time Lan trusted match... That's what I'm saying! He did kind of trust match in Valorant 3, and then became suspicious of him because of that in 4, because Lan had trauma after the event in Valorant 3. Yeah, oh, there's the kettle. Stupid kettle viruses. Alright, how do we do this? I guess we do it this way. This is the most annoying thing in this scenario. Like, you could do this, but it's really slow. I do have the single copy of Fireburn, but it's not enough. Oh, I also have, I guess, Fire Hit. Like, you do this, and you're slowly getting this thing towards that, but it takes so long. You can only hit them with fire chips. The kettle viruses in this scenario are only able to be damaged by fire chips, which is the most annoying thing. But it also is kind of the point, because, you know, you're supposed to be learning how to use fire, so I get it. It's fine. No, like, nah, I don't need to. I have fire chips in my folder. I just don't have a lot of fire chips in my folder, but they are in here. Attack plus 10, that's fun, I guess. We jump. Hit everyone. I need this guy to move up. Dude, that's annoying. It's in a job request too and creates a stop block and falter. Wait, what was? What's in falter as well? And creates a stop block. Also, I missed a mystery data, but that's okay. Okay, this one's annoying because it's in the back over there. Yeah, you can see that nothing affects it other than nothing affects them other than these fire chips, which I do have, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, yeah, the program advanced job. Oh, the one with Poison Pharaoh. Dude, that's the stupidest thing. That was just bad. Over 30Q. They did fix it with a patch card, yes. It's still annoying though. No, I need my fire burns and H code. Hey look, Heatman can't burn down the tree for some reason. Make it make sense. There's a job where you have to beat a kettle. Oh, that's right. Falter doesn't have fire cross into damage. If you're going without a fire chip, you can't escape the battle and you have to restart. Yeah, true. I forgot about that. That's fun. Super fun. Good times. This really does not do a lot of damage at once. It's like 30-ish damage, I think. We'll get to this point eventually. I'm afraid that if I let go... There we go. I almost took damage, but I didn't. Alright, let me... Can I just use charge attack into a heat press? Yes, but there's like lag time on the charge press, so I think it wouldn't actually do enough damage. So you have to do 100 damage overall. What's the sword cross and falter? What's it called? Tomahawk. Tomahawk is sword. Tomahawk's charge attack is a sword attack. I guess it does. I don't know how much damage it does exactly. Not that it matters. Oh, look at that. I barely didn't get the damage I needed. That's so annoying. I was like 1 damage shy. Move. Yeah, Tomahawk's charge attack is wood and sword elements. It is slow, but it's still kinda good. Alright, I need to find my area grab here actually. Or I need to find my fire hit and a fire burn at the same time. I wish this worked. I really do. It's an explosion. Maybe it does. Let's find out. It does not work. Well, I tried. Dude, this is annoying. I'm so glad you decided to put this one kettle in the back, so that if you don't have fire chips, you just can never reach it. That's great that I finally got one fire chip, but I need both of them. Fire time bomb is a 22xx technique. Bro, I just want my area grab. This can't be a soft block, yeah, if you don't have area grab. Hey look, I have all 5 of my codes all at once. Definitely not annoying. This is fun. Spaghetti deck. This is annoying. There's nothing I can do about this right now. I forgot that one of the kettles is gonna be in the back. Riveting gameplay, right? Just doing nothing, just charging, doing the charge deck. I'm 100% putting this in the video. Apparently. There it is. Look who decided to make an appearance. And I still can't use it. I have to wait until the end of the turn to use it. Alright, now we'll do it. Now we can do this. I hate you so much. Alright, give me 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. That was the stupidest. Whatever happened to Flame Man and Fireman? They're dead. I don't know, honestly. He changes navies all the time. He never has the same navi 2 games in a row. It's Fireman in 1, Heatman in 2, Flame Man in 3, and then it goes back to Fireman in 4 and Heatman in 6, and then Flame Man. Screw Flame Man, he's not important. Anyways. I'm not better with Heatman. Let's do this. Battle Chip Challenge has all 3. I haven't played that game. I was hoping to counter hit him there, but alright, we're gonna stop using ow. I actually took a hit. I can't believe it. Anyways, this could be really good, depending on where he moves. Nice. It's trying to hurt me. You know what? Let's just finish it off on a fire chip, because it feels right. Yeah, there we go. I was waiting for that counter hit. Oh, there's our best viewers bot on Twitch today. It took him a while. Hooray! Falcon Punch, that's basically what. Alright, time to learn how to do this thing. So much better than Double Souls. I don't. Wait. I didn't see what chip codes those are. Are they illegal chip codes? I wasn't sure. I didn't see. Oh no, I'm only doing 70 damage with my charge attack. You're no pro like me, says the guy that constantly got dunked by this very kid. True. I'm just thinking the same thing. You don't need chip where we're firing, exactly. I just need to use heat cross every fight now. Alright. Nice and easy. Okay. That is going to be it for tonight, guys. I will be back on. We're going to continue this tomorrow. I might do a little bit of trying to get those fire chips. I might try to get Fireburn 1 in the H code, but that's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow. I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for being here and supporting as always. Have a good night, everyone. Take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow.